So DiFi clearly has the name recognition here, and that is huge for any election, for any office. Now, there are, believe it or not, Republicans running for U.S. Senate in California, although we'd never know it, judging from the lack of coverage in the mainstream media. But one of them is a woman by the name of Erin Cruz, who would be pretty much the antithesis of DiFi if elected to Congress. Joining me now from Southern California, candidate for United States Senate, Erin Cruz. Erin, you just heard from De Leon. We know all about Dianne Feinstein and her, 6 or 7 terms in the United States Senate. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other in terms of radicalness. But the bottom line is this. Feinstein and or De Leon, whoever would be in Congress in the United States Senate as a Democrat, would only try and run interference for what's happening in your state, in California. Right. That is Governor Moonbeam and his lawlessness. Right. And so what would your mission be?
Well, like you said about De Leon and Feinstein, they're undermining. Well, actually, I'll back up to what De Leon said. We do need new leadership. We need De Leon out of office. We need Dianne Feinstein out of office. We need people in office who will support our president. And for me, that's what I see my mission as. Somebody who can go represent Californians, go to D.C. and work with the president, work with the United States Senate, and get things done that are in line with the U.S. Constitution, obviously, and that don't undermine our republic.
How do you win over voters in a state like California? Obviously, you got to get through the primary, which is in June for California. But let's say you get through that, and you're in the general.
We will get through that.
All right, and you're in the general election.
Yes.
How do you explain to California voters who have been indoctrinated, really, by their leadership, by Moonbeam, by guys like De Leon and mayor of San Francisco or the mayor of Los Angeles, trying to explain to people that, hey, being a sanctuary state is anti-constitutional. Right. It is lawlessness.
Right.
It goes against what we are as a cohesive nation. Right. How do you go out and deliver that message and win people's hearts and minds to get them to vote for you?
Well, here's the thing. The media have lied to the general population of California and the United States, and really there's a minority here in California, I believe, that are believing the mantra that we need to support illegals, that's a great thing. A lot of Californians are fed up. Their tax dollars are going to support illegal aliens and other individuals. They're tired of the corruption. They're tired of the lawlessness. And some of them are even disgruntled Democrats, if you will. They're tired. They're not progressives. They're not liberals.
Yeah, and some of them are even Hispanics.
They are Hispanics. They are Hispanics, actually. And so if we talk to the individuals who are tired of the corruption, they want their tax dollars spent appropriately. They have good ideas. They want a senatorial representative that'll go to D.C. and work for them and let them know that I'm here, that I'm willing to listen. I believe that'll resonate with a lot of Californians.
All right, you mentioned the president. He visited Southern California, went down to the wall prototypes just this week. And there was a ton of protests in Southern California. I think basically all the way up and down the freeway between San Diego and Los Angeles. Typical California out there with their placards and their blow-up dolls of Donald Trump and all this kind of stuff. Again, it doesn't represent all of California. No, it certainly doesn't represent you. Absolutely. Because you were there, were you not, participating in support of what the president was trying to do?
Absolutely, I was there. The energy was extremely positive. People celebrating rule of law and Donald Trump's visit to California, and it was an extremely positive environment. Not all of California is lost. Don't believe the media, and I'll say it over and over and over again. I say it all throughout the campaign, all up and down the state of California, and Californians agree with me. The media is blowing this whole situation out of proportion. Now, mind you, we do have a strong opposition to President Trump, but it's the loud voice. It's not the majority.
I get the feeling your campaign is largely grassroots. How would you characterize your campaign?
It is very much grassroots, blue collar. I have many people on the ground, believe it or not, many supporters up in San Francisco, Sacramento, along the coastal regions, LA, and San Diego. And that basically tells me what the media is saying to the general populace is a lie. Every place that they say that blue has a stronghold has the most individuals who want to support actual change, get a Republican, a rule of law, constitutional conservative in office and send her to D.C. to be their voice.
We're just not necessarily hearing them
Right,
because the mainstream media is not reporting it.
Right, correct.
We will on this program, and that's why we give you a voice too.
Absolutely.
Now, you seem relatively on the younger side, at least compared to me. How are you qualified, uniquely qualified, to become the Republican candidate for U.S. Senate in California?
Well, you know, my background is varied. I am middle-aged. I have 2 grown children. I have a business administration and accounting background, as well as policy analysis, interpretation, and immigration background. I'm also a published author. I'm an activist. And so I've written a book, and it's called Revolution America, and it basically takes 20 years of my life, and it's a 4-part series, and I talk about communication. I mean, I have a strong background. I'm a patriot. I'm a God-fearing citizen. I'm a mother. I'm also a widow. I've been through and seen Obamacare's horrific acts on American citizens, such as myself. I need to see change in D.C. for myself, for my family, for future generations. I know that I will do a good job for the American people, and I know I'm qualified.
Do you think that, I hate to ask this, and I guess I know the answer since you're sitting here talking to me, but do you think that California, in a sense, has passed the point of no return? We have recent reporting that puts California dead last in terms of quality of life. And it's not because of the sunshine, and it's not because of the ocean, it's because of the affordability of living and being able to buy a home and living the American dream and being taxed to death.
Right.
Is California past the point of no return?
I was going to say if, but really, when we gut corruption, when we have people in office who will support our president, when we can get rid of the people in office who are making the bad choices and poor decisions that have put us dead last, we put people in office and positions to bring us up that chain. I know we can do great things as a people, as a collective. So I don't believe we're lost. I don't. I believe in the people of the state of California.
Maybe there's your new slogan. We just minted it right here on this program. Make California great again. Sounds very familiar, and it worked pretty well from a guy who's in the White House right now. So, Erin, good luck to you, and thanks very much for coming on the program.
Thank you. Thank you very much.